We're on, Coach.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Carl York Center here at Fairland High School. And tonight's boys high school basketball, varsity basketball game between visiting Ironton Fighting Tigers and the homestanding Fairland Dragons. Tonight, I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll, and our special guest tonight is Mr. Jason Filial, voice of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Jason, that must have been some thrill to watch that state championship football team.
Oh, man, that was so exciting.
Yes.
Exciting state championship, first one in 35 years. And
right, I was at the last one in
89.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, wow. That's
the one in 99.
Well, I was too.
That was a heartbreaker.
And the other two that they lost. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. And to get that win and knock off Liberty Center, an exciting game, well-attended. Just a lot of fun.
I heard they have a new stadium up there. Is that right?
At Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium.
Yeah, it's
they've kind of renovated it a little bit over the years.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, yeah. So
they used to call it Fawcett Stadium.
They did. Yeah.
Right.
Now it's Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, and it's really nice. The renovations they've done. Of course, they pour a lot of money into that because of the NFL. But yeah, it's really nice. Really nice.
Well, I see that. The Tigers are 3-2, only played 5 games, and the Dragons are 7-1, played 8 games. Could you clue us in a little bit about this year's Ironton Fighting Tiger basketball team?
Yeah, they got a little bit of a late start because of that championship football game.
That'll do it, but that's okay.
They had 3 games actually scheduled the week after the state title game, and they had to move all those. So their first game wasn't until December 20th at the Ironton Classic. So they had back-to-back games there, and now you're in a situation where you're playing every other day. Played Thursday, played tonight, we played Chesapeake on Monday. Then you got Coldgrove on Thursday, and you got Wheelersburg on Saturday. So that's kind of a difficult thing getting all these games in and trying to make them all up. But, yeah, they're playing well. They're playing well defensively, and offensively they're scoring about 70 points a game.
Wow. That's getting it done.
Yeah, and, you know, you got a lot of different guys that can score, a lot of different guys that can play. Of course, Braden Schreck is the guy that everybody looks to because he's 4th on the all-time scoring list at Ironton High School on the boys' side, and he's 30 points away from moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Trey Fletcher. But, yeah, a lot of different guys that can contribute, and that's what Coach Chris Barnes has talked about all season long is we've got guys that can step up. Even off the bench, they're getting contributions from guys like Tyler Roach and Maddox Markle. But they've got a good, solid starting 5, and excited to see what they can do here tonight because their wins came over a Gallia Academy team who's down this year, as you guys know. They beat Greenup County in the Classic, and they beat South Point on Tuesday. Their losses were to Minford to start the season, who's undefeated, and their other loss was to Spring Valley, who's also undefeated. Both those teams combined for a 14-0 record right now.
Tell us a little bit about Minford. I know they're going to be a good team, and we played them last year up at Condo, and they just waxed us pretty good.
I remember that slam dunk.
They've got size, they've got speed. Of course, Miles Montgomery, the all-time leading scorer, I believe, there at Minford, just an outstanding basketball player. And they just have a lot of depth from last year. Just they move the ball well, they get up and down the floor. And, you know, you guys saw them last year. You know how good they were. They are even better this year, I think.
Yeah. Well, you've pretty much gone over it. I mean, you're home, you're 2-2 away, you're 1-0, nowhere neutral, but you own 5 games because, like you said, football season kind of set you back. Coach, let's talk about Fairland real quick. 7-1, 4-0 in the OVC. Home we're 1-0, away 4-0, neutral 2-1. Coach Nathan Speed, all-time wins leader here at Fairland. And, of course, we played North Adams, Cold Grove, South Point, Eastern, Rock Hill, Russell. Won all those games. Lost up to Warren. I didn't go up. I didn't watch that one, so I don't know how we looked there. And, of course, we played Gallia the other night. And one that was 20. It was a sleeper. You know, what do you say about that? You've got them. Who's your pick?
They're young. They're a really young basketball team.
Well, they were young in football.
Yeah.
They were really young.
Yes.
Who's your pick in the OVC this year, do you think? I mean, up to this point. I know you haven't seen Chesapeake. Chesapeake's my favorite at this point.
Chesapeake has a lot back from last year. Plus, they added Carson Frecka from Cold Grove, the big 6'5" kid. That gives them a little bit more height, too. I think they're solid. They're undefeated right now. I know they had a game today. I didn't see the result of that or if they're playing tonight, but they're a good basketball team. Really good. And I would guess they would be the odds-on favorite to win the OVC this year. Obviously, Fairland and Ironton are 2 teams that are right there near the top. They'll be competing for that. And, you know, the great thing about this league, I love this league. I don't know about you guys, but, I mean, every night is a dogfight. South Point, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, what your record is, you go into that place. They went to overtime, right? You guys took them to overtime.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, Chesapeake, Coal Grove can play well. Rock Hill, Portsmouth. It's just, I love this league because it's so competitive, and you're going to get, you guys, I think Fairland plays Chesapeake next week.
The 9th, I think.
And we play them on Monday. So right there, you've got 3 of the top teams going right at it here in a week.
Right.
And if you lose 3 in this league, man, it's awful tough to win. It's awful tough to win the league. If
Last year, I think what we say, Coach, maybe four losses and you might win the league. That's how balanced it was last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awful tough to get. If you get that 3 spot, and you're like, oh, man, I can't lose any more the rest of the year because it's going to be tough.
Okay. Well, let's talk about, I got a hold of you and said, hey, give me some starters here and kind of let us know. So I want you to tell us a little about these kids because we don't know. Number 0 is Ashton Lane, 10 is Bryce Markins, 11 is Judah Barnes, 14 is Markel Cotton, and 22 is Braden Schreck, and off the bench is Tyler Roach. Tell us a little bit about Just tell us a little bit about him.
All right, so Ashton Lane is just a freak athlete. He's a sophomore. He can jump out of the gym. Excellent shot blocker. He leads the team in shot blocks this year. Judah Barnes, kind of a defensive guy. He can score from the outside. Maybe not as much as Bryce Markins, but he plays excellent defense, and he can score from the outside if need be.
I hear the Markins kids.
Bryce Markins is the guy that can light it up. He had 7 threes in the first game of the season. He's had 19 threes this season. In fact, he scored 65 points this year. 58 have been behind the three-point line. He's had just a couple of buckets and some free throws, but he can knock down the shot from the outside. Markel Cotton's a guy that can step up. He had 19 against Spring Valley in that loss, but he's a good defensive player and quick. And then Braden Schreck, of course, you know, he's been at it for a long time. And I'm looking forward to the matchup tonight with him and Brody Buchanan, because those two guys have been playing varsity basketball since they were freshmen. They've been going at it for a long time.
Well, I was going to say this, but last year down at Ironton, Schreck took us out to the woodshed. He did.
Right.
We didn't stop him.
Also last year, Coach, if you'll remember, Brody was matched up with, you probably remember this kid. Sean Terry.
Not bad. Not bad, right? And, you know, and look, that's the thing, too. They don't have, Ironton doesn't have Sean Terry because he enrolled early at Missouri.
I was going to ask you about that.
He graduated Ironton early, is going to enroll at Missouri early. So if he's on this team, that's a different aspect. But I think they're a little bit more balanced now because of that. Because other guys would look to those two, Schreck and Terry, all season, like, can you bail us out of this? But now it's everybody has to do something.
Well, we have a vested interest in Sean Terry because I had his mother in school.
Oh, did you?
All those years ago, Angie. Yes. And
I did too.
Yeah, you did. That's right. So we have kind of a vested interest. You know, we see them, and it's great to see somebody from around here do well, and we're glad. Can I ask you this? 'Cause I mean, I don't even know. Did he sign any kind of NIL deal or anything?
I'm not sure. I don't go that far into it. I'm sure it's out there. It's college sports.
Oh,
that's the way college football and college basketball is now and will be forever. But, you know, I'm sure that's part of it. But he just wanted the opportunity to play, and Missouri said, we're going to give you an opportunity to play early.
Well, that's good. Coach, you want to go over our probable starters here real quick?
Well, I got to watch these guys down at Shawnee. They played, who was it they played? Played a pretty good team out of
Ohio. Eastern? Was it Eastern they played?
I don't think that was that down there?
I think it was.
Oh, well, it was a good ball game. And
it was Eastern down there, I'm pretty sure.
Gabe Polson played well. I didn't know he was on the team. Trevor Locko, he's pretty solid. Cliff Franson, he couldn't hit a ball in the butt with a bass fiddle the first half. But I guess he lit him up the other night and played really well, according to my daughter. Keegan Smith got in foul trouble, but he's a formidable player inside, good height. And Brody Buchanan is Brody Buchanan. Got great handles. And matter of fact, he won the ball game down there. We were down 1 with seconds to go, and I looked over at my daughter and I said, it's Brody time. And he ends up going in, getting a 3-point play, and they win the game by 2
I've watched
points.
him play 4 times. A couple times away and a couple times at home. And Brody is what makes us good. There's no doubt.
Without a doubt.
Okay, so we're going to put you on the spot.
All right.
Okay, we always do this thing called Codgers Keys of the Game.
Gotcha.
But since we don't know anything about Ironton, if you were Coach Barnes, give us 3, 4, 5, whatever keys for Ironton to win this game tonight. What do you think he would say?
The first thing is it's about the pace of play. Ironton likes to get up and down the floor. They like to run. Fairland, not so much. You know, they can, but they're more of a slow down. We're going to pick you apart, backdoor cuts, and we're going to hit you with layups that way. Who can get in their pace of play first? If Ironton can jump on top and get the lead on Fairland, that puts them behind the 8 ball a little bit. If Fairland can slow it down and Ironton falls behind, look, because Coach Barnes says if you fall behind by 6 or 8 points to Fairland, that's like a 20-point deficit. Just the way they play, and they're deliberate with their style of offense. So I think that's a big key. Another key matchup that I'm looking at, I said it earlier, is Brody Buchanan and Braden Schreck. Are they going to be guarding each other? I think they will.
Probably.
They probably will. And like I said, these guys have been playing against one another for a long time. And you know, all through varsity, that's just something to see. You're talking about 2 of the top scorers in the area over 4 years.
How big is Braden?
He's about 6'2". Yeah, 6'2". And I know Brody's an excellent ball handler, can shoot the ball well. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Obviously, you know, if you're playing man-to-man, you do a lot of switching. Right. So that kind of takes it out. But those are 2 keys right there. And I'll tell you, Ironton struggled at the free throw line against South Point. You know,
really?
Big time, big time. If they make 6, 7 more free throws, the game's not as close as it was, but they were, at one point, they were 3 for 11 at the foul line in the 4th quarter.
In the 4th quarter.
When the game was on the line, and they struggled, but they did finally, kind of right the ship a little bit and hit the last couple of free throws, or last 3 or 4, to get the win. But I think that's going to be a key, too. If you get in that foul situation, you're at the line. I know Fairland can shoot the ball well from the stripe. Can Ironton do the same thing? Well,
listen to ours, because you're going to laugh when I go through here. Number 1 for us.
Okay.
Contain Braden Schreck. We're not going to stop him, but we've got to contain him. He can't control the game. Second one, we got to rebound. We can't be out physical. We can't give Ironton any second chance buckets. Okay? Ironton's going to be they're going to be physical.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not our strong point.
Right.
All right? Listen to this. Get out into transition and control the pace of the game.
See? Great minds, right?
Well, and that's funny. We're sitting here talking about it. And then, of course, we always put limit turnovers and take care of the basketball for us. I think that is huge for us. And I didn't even mention free throws. That's not really been an issue with us, I didn't think. But, Coach, what do you want to add to that?
I always thought that taking care of the basketball, you're just what you call empty possessions. You give the other team an extra possession and you lose one. So,
right.
I think that's imperative with almost every game you play is take care of the basketball. And the boards, hitting the boards. If you control the boards, if Ironton is able to get offensive boards, hit those second chance points that you were talking about, then Dragon's going to be in trouble. But I think the same goes for Ironton. You've got to box out and what I used to call the finality of defense is getting that rebound. You play good defense, you force a bad shot or they miss a shot, you have to rebound the basketball. If you don't rebound the basketball and they get another shot at it, you spend all that energy on defense, and what you get for it.
Right. Jason, I want to ask you a question real quick, because I know you got to get going here really shortly, but all these teams now run like a 4-out, 1-in, or a 5-out offense. Mm-hmm. How have you seen that change? I mean, hardly anybody looks like they want to get into post anymore.
That's just the way basketball has gone now. I mean, thanks, Steph Curry, right? We don't see post players anymore. And even if we see them, they step outside and they can knock down the 3-point shots. That's the way the game has changed. It's everybody wants to shoot the 3, and nobody. I mean, look, I was 6'1" when I was in high school. I was a post player, right? And that's not the biggest guy, but in Ripley, West Virginia, that was one of the biggest guys. So I was in the post and I wanted the ball. I got down on the block and I was getting positioned. Give me the ball. Give me the. That's not like that anymore. You got one guy in there, rebound and kick it back out because we're going to shoot again. Obviously 3 points is more than 2, so that's why the game has changed so much.
You're right.
We had when I was here the other night, we played Gallipolis, and Galli had a good inside player. I don't remember his name, was 35, but
Cade Mock,
if we would have got the ball, if they would have gotten the ball down inside more to him, I'm just going to be honest with you, we'd have had a hard time guarding him.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's a big boy.
The game has changed a lot. We're going to let you go, but I want to ask you a question. how many years altogether, because I've already asked you, I know the answer, how many years altogether have you been doing this?
32 and 27 at Ironton.
The voice.
The voice of
I
told him earlier. I said, well, the only person who's been any longer is Dickie Martin down in Ashland.
Yeah.
So.
Dickie's been around a long, long time.
I feel like as I look at you guys have this great setup here and you do a great job. I feel underdressed. I don't have those
We're going to have
shirts.
to get this guy shirt.
We'll have to get him one.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go down there, Coach, we can we can wear him. We can present him one while he's talking on the air. We can embarrass him a little bit. How'd that
That'd
be?
be great.
Yeah, orange with black letters.
We'll have to talk.
The other Codgers.
We'll have to talk to Mary about that. Jason, appreciate you coming on, brother.
Man.
Thanks for taking the time.
Always good to see you all.
AM 1420 iHeart Media. You know, I'm not going to lie. I listened to the playoff games and you were calling for Ironton. So.
Thank you.
I enjoy you calling. Enjoy Kevin, and told me Kevin wasn't going to be here with you tonight. But if Kevin would have been here, we'd have had him too. And anyway, thank you for coming in.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Look forward to a good game. These teams have split the last 3 years, so let's get after it.
Well, let's hope we have a good one. I think we will.
I think we will.
All right, guys. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
All right. You are.
Oh, we're back, Coach.
Yeah.
We all won? Yeah.
We're all here. Hey, Jerry, would you fix Coach's cord for him?
Oh, yeah.
He wants to eat it. All right.
By the way, I just wanted you to know that I think a hat cam for Brian Ward is an excellent idea.
I do too. Hey, can you believe we all forfeit on this?
Well, no, it's crazy. Whoever's got me, I don't know. I cannot hear anything out of that my headset. So.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
I can't hear anything.
I can hear you fine.
Well,
Wyatt, turn up number 4 so he can hear himself. I'm muting. Anyway, Coach Gorby's here with us and Jerry Bell's here. Coach, we wanted to bring you up here. You haven't been here in a while, so let us know what's going on with other sports here at the high school. Just kind of let folks know what's going on.
real quick, Wrestlers today was up at Nitro. Had great success up there today. CJ Graham. CJ Stewart on my mind for some reason. CJ Graham, overall MVP wrestler up there today. The first place. Will Calico, first place up there. Levi Mitchell, second place. Boogie, also second place up there today. Zach Burdine goes by Boogie, second place. Those 4 guys have had an outstanding season so far. We took 6 wrestlers up there, 4 of those guys on the podium. They've had an outstanding season. Our wrestlers have done a great job. We took 4 guys last week up to Gallipolis for a huge tournament, 25 teams competing up there. We're in the top 10 with those 4 guys up there last week. So, our wrestling program, Chris Miles, our new wrestling coach, has done an outstanding job. Chad Graham's assistant coach. He has done just an amazing job with these wrestlers. CJ and Will are just leading the pack. I think every wrestling tournament they've been in, first or second. I know CJ is undefeated on the season. He has not lost a match yet. Will has only lost 1 match, and he got second place in the first match of the year. So can't say enough about those guys, and we're just looking forward. Keep building, and we're looking for not only a podium at the end of the year, but we're looking for that top step on that podium up at the Schottenstein Center. Girls basketball program, 8-1, 9-1 right now. They got 1 loss to a very good Portsmouth team, who's the #1 ranked team in Division 5. Unfortunately, that we're going to have to clash with them one more time, at least at Portsmouth, and then we're going to have to see them again in the tournament. Now, again, we've talked to Coach Buchanan quite a bit. We know that we're going to clash somewhere in the tournament. Now, we don't know where that's going to be. Is that going to be in a regional tournament somewhere, or are we going to be opposite and we could see each other again in the state tournament? We're not 100% sure where that's going to be. The top seed is going to get a choice. Are you going to go to the southwest, to the regional, or are you going to stay in the southeast? If the one chooses to go to the Southwest, then the 2 seed will get the choice.
So why? Okay, explain that to me, because I'm stupid on this. Why did they allow that to happen?
There's going to be 3 teams come out of the Southeast. And so what they're doing is they're allowing, because there's 2 teams coming out of the East and there's 3 teams out of the Southeast. Well, you're only bringing 2 teams into a region, or 4 teams into a region. So with 3 coming out of the Southeast and 2 out of the East, one of those Southeast teams got to go to another region. So they're allowing one of the teams out of the Southeast to choose. So the overall 1 seed will get the choice, where do they want to go. So whoever that is will choose, and then if they choose to stay in the Southeast, then the 2 seed will get that choice. Where do they want to go? So we're figuring Portsmouth will get that. If they get the number 1 overall seed, if they choose to stay, Fairland gets a 2 seed, then they're going to choose where they go. We're probably going to choose away from each other. We're probably not going to choose to stay in the same region, so we're probably going to end up seeing each other again in Dayton. Both of us are on that collision course. We're going to meet somewhere, but where's that going to meet at again in that tournament run? So the girls have had very successful. They just finished up over the Christmas break. They're at Marietta, a very successful tournament. Beat 2, the Division 1 or Division 4A, number 1 team in Wheeling Park. Beat them at the buzzer. Cam Barnett's had a huge 3-point shot at the buzzer to beat Wheeling Park by 2 points. And then the day before, they beat the number 2 team in 4A in Parkersburg by about 15 points, I believe it was.
And Coach, how much bigger are they in enrollment than us? They're huge compared to us.
And Parkersburg are huge schools. I know our graduating class this year is what? 90.
It's not. It's down. It's way down.
I know,
98 and 110.
I know they said in the newspaper that Fairland would be Class AA in West Virginia.
Right.
And for a Class AA team to be knocking off the 4A 1 and 2 teams, pretty special.
And I think so let's say Fairland's graduating class is 100, and I think somebody said Parkersburg's graduating class is 625. I believe is what somebody told us up there. So Parkersburg's graduating class is 625. Ours is 100. So we're going to say 6 times bigger.
What's our enrollment?
Our enrollment, we're less than 500 total.
Right.
Really?
So,
I know the building with our kids that go to Collins, our building is
I know they're like
low.
2,300.
Yeah. So, it's crazy to think. We go up there and we beat the number 1 ranked team in 4A and the number 2 ranked team in 4A. We started off the season at Marietta in kind of a classic, preseason classic against Harvest Prep, which was the number 1 ranked team in Division 6. We beat them, come from behind and beat them. We've got another showcase coming up with the girls here coming up in Highland.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday we got the one here, but we go up Martin Luther King holiday. We go up to the Classic in the Country. We're going to play 2 big teams up there. But next Saturday we got a huge one, the 8th annual Tri-State Hoops Classic here. We're going to play Warren. Warren is a very good Division III school. They got 2 really good players. We're going to have 6 teams here. We're going to start off with 2 junior high schools. Then we're going to see the number 1 ranked team in Division III in the state of Ohio. Marietta plays Wheelersburg here.
That's going to be, should be a good game.
Great game. I can't remember who the team is before us, and then we're going to play Warren. It's going to be a great
game.
Huh?
We're doing that
game here.
Yep.
I believe maybe Coach Carroll and I are going to try to maybe work the 2 middle school games that morning.
Yep.
Get those. It's going to be an exciting day of basketball here.
Speaking of the junior high Lady Dragons, both the 7th and 8th grade are undefeated.
They're playing pretty well. I got to watch them.
The 7th grade being coached by Ronnie Canterbury, and the 8th grade being coached by a girl named Holly Donahue.
Yeah, you kind of know her, right?
Yeah, I told her I'd give them a shout-out tonight, and they deserve it. They've been playing really well.
I want to give a couple shout-outs. Bailey Russell up at Marietta here. She scored her 1,000th point. She's a 14th female in school history to score her 1,000th point. She currently sets 10th overall. She's got 1,047 points. She is 23rd overall in school history, male or female. We have 2 other ones chasing that right now. Brody Buchanan Thursday night scored his 909th point. Here he is setting a 19th, or he'll be the 19th boy to score 1,000 points here in Fairland history. And then Cam Barnett has 913 after her performance at Chesapeake last night. She's looking to be the 15th female in school history. So both of those are kind of chasing history here at Fairland. Addison Godby's another one that's on pace, probably sometime next year. Bailey is now chasing Bree Allen to be the all-time leading girl. She's also on pace. I believe that she's about an 18-point average over the rest of her career. If playing the minimum games that she's guaranteed, she's averaging about 18 points a game, and she's averaging about 18, 19 for her career right now to catch Aiden Porter to be the all-time leading scorer at 1,690 points. So it's achievable if she plays the minimum games that she's guaranteed and averaging what she's averaging. So to be able to do that, I know there's been a lot of great players here in 76 years. To be able to do that's saying a lot.
I got a new nickname for Bailey.
What's that?
Buckets.
Buckets.
Bailey Russell.
She is one of the better ones I've seen in the tri-state area, and I've watched a lot of basketball over the years.
She's got a beautiful shot.
Yes, she does. So and our boys program is excuse me, we played a lot of good games. We won a great game down at Shawnee over an Easter and Brown team. We lost a tough one last Saturday over the holiday over Alexander, over Warren. Warren is a team that played in the state tournament last year. We had the opportunity to win that ball game. We just couldn't knock down some shots. Coach Speed's got this team playing really well. Brody Buchanan, Trevor Lockow, Cliff Franson, Keegan Smith, Gabe Polson come out this year playing extremely well. Maddox Goo coming off the bench has played well, gave some extremely great minutes. Jeremiah Pfizer hasn't played since his freshman year. He's coming in, giving some great minutes. Kids are playing well. Coach Speed's got them playing extremely well. So, we got about 3.5 minutes here before tip-off. I've got to get back down there to do some things that I've got to do, get the national anthem kicked off. Good luck to you guys. I know it's going to be a great show. Appreciate you having me up here. Wish I had some more time to talk about some things and promote our kids, but I got to get back downstairs. I appreciate you having me up here.
Well, we got Jerry up here to fill it in, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. All right, Jerry, give us some YouTube analytics real quick.
We'll have Wyatt pull those up on screen for us. We'll go with the overall so far with our YouTube. We'll do current stats right now. So right now, as of last game, 221 new subscribers, 47,000 views, 16,000 hours of watch time. 74% of our subscribers are non-subscribers. So if you're listening to us right now, go click that like and subscribe button so you get notifications when we go live. So our biggest view, still 11.6 thousand views in that Ironton football game this year. So those are pretty good analytics for this year. Wyatt, if you want to pull that one back off. So one of the things I want to talk about real quick is we have a tremendous amount of our students involved in these broadcasts. Just today, 3, 4, 5 different students coming up, doing different things, trying to get these going. We really appreciate that. And I want to make sure all of our viewers at home understand that this is a student-run broadcast. Right. The students are back there running all the graphics. We have on cameras. We have some that'll be on the floor. We have some running scoreboards. I know last week the clock was a little off. Just bear with us, everybody, because sometimes some of these things just aren't lining up 100%, and these are students learning this process. I know some people get a little anxious thinking it might be a big game or something like that. We understand that. That's why we're trying to be here for everybody. But, we're trying to do the best broadcast we can do while we're teaching these kids how to run a production.
That's right.
That's the main thing. And I think they do a fantastic job, and I'm proud of each and every one of them.
I am too. You got anything else analytics-wise you want to say or anything?
Just hit that like and subscribe so we can get that up. I know Coach Gorby talked about the girls tournament coming up, or that girls throwdown coming up.
It's next week.
Next Saturday.
My design students, we designed and made all the MVP awards for that. So those are all 3D printed and put together from the design class. You can see he pulled one of them up right there. So we're going to have those logos, but we're teaching them how to use that new 3D printer and how to put some of those things in place. So this award's pretty cool. So if he takes that off there, you can see in 3D how that thing looks.
It's pretty nice.
Something custom that no other school is putting out right now, and I think it's great that our students learn how to build these, make these, and put these out for these awards. So super proud of these kids.
All right, guys, we're going to call that for right now. We got about 30 seconds. We're going to do the national anthem, so we're going to get off here. Coach Harrison, I'll be right back in just a minute. All right, everybody, we are back. Try to get your starting lineups. Should be number 0, Ashton Lane, number 10, Bryce Markins, number 11, Judah Barnes, number 14, Markel Cotton, and number 22, Braden Schreck. And they come in with a record of 3-2. Coach, you want to get the Dragons when we pop up here?
Sure thing.
And now we go for the Dragons.
Trevor Lockout, number 3, guard. A 6-foot junior. The other guard, number 33, a 5'11" senior. And motor that makes this team go, Brody Buchanan.
Yes.
Number 12, a 6'3" junior sharpshooter, Cliff Franson. Number 13, a 6'3" senior, post player, power forward, Keegan Smith. And in the post, number 0, Gabe Polson, 6'3" senior.
Yeah. Jerry, did we have that graphic we could pop up of our starters real quick, or do we have time? Well, we did have a graphic.
Ashton Lane will be jumping for the Fighting Tigers, and jumping for the Dragons, Keegan Smith. This could be a barn burner, Coach. There's a tip. Lane taps the ball to Schreck. Schreck over to Cotton. Cotton in the corner. That's Judah Barnes. And down the lane is Ashton Lane. Takes it in, and it bounces around and drops through for a 2-0 lead for the Tigers. Buchanan brings it across the line.
Looks like the Tigers in a 2-3 zone, Coach.
That's not a good... I don't think it'll be a good thing for them. Dragons got some shooters out there.
Don't have to walk.
Barnes over to Shrek. Shrek to Lane. Lane. Cotton. Cotton down the lane. Over the lane. Takes it in strong, puts it up, and it's off the rim. Pulled down there by Franson. Franson over to Buchanan. Buchanan. Franson lets one go, and it's good. 3-pointer by Cliff Franson, the sharpshooter for the Dragons. Dragons take a 5-2 lead. Out top, Barnes over to Cotton. Cotton to Lane. Lane looking inside for Shrek. Can't get it, throws it across court to Barnes. Barnes kicks it back out. Lane over to Cotton. Cotton to Shrek. Being checked there by Brody Buchanan. This is the matchup we were looking for, right, Coach?
Yes, it was.
Lane, back out to Shrek, between the circles. Goes down the lane, drops it off to Lane, and there's a foul on Keegan Smith. Oh, they called that basket good. So Lane's going to go to the basket or the line to try to tie this thing up. Ashley Lane, 6'3" sophomore. The shot is up and good, and we're tied at 5. Buchanan brings it up, across the line, over to Franson, to Lockow.
It's like they're in a matchup zone, Coach.
Brody Buchanan puts one up, and it goes in and out. Pulling down a rebound is Barnes. Barnes to Shrek. Shrek working on Buchanan. Backs him down the lane, puts up the shot, and it's good. And the Tigers take a 7-5 lead. 5:25 on the clock.
Now they're playing man, Coach.
Yep. Knockout down the lane. Over to Paulson. He gets it to Buchanan. Cross court to Smith. To Lockout. Back to Smith. Oh, nice cut there. Oh, blew it. Franson pulls down the offensive rebound. There's a shot up by Lockout. It's short, but the Dragons get a third chance here. There's a jump shot by Keegan Smith. About 17 feet out. Knocks it down, and we're tied at 7. Markel Cotton. He's going down the lane. Over to Barnes. Barnes back out to Markins. Markins to Shrek. Shrek backing down Buchanan. He gets almost tied up there by Smith. And he puts up a shot. And we got a jump ball. And that's going to go to the Dragons. 4:16 on the clock. Buchanan works against Cotton. Cotton to Franson, over to Lockow. Dragons running their motion offense. Paulson gets it out to Smith. Smith over to Franson. Franson to Paulson. And we got a foul. And that was going to go on Ashton Lane. That's their first team foul, and the first on Lane. Buchanan, Paulson. Paulson back to Buchanan. They are wide open for a 3. It's too strong. And Judah Barnes with the rebound. Shrek working against Buchanan. Gets a pick by Lane. Shrek puts up a 3-pointer. Jump shot, good. And we got a foul on Judah Barnes.
Target foul 11.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 13, Tyler Roach. Brody Buchanan takes it in strong, and he's blocked. And he was blocked there by Lane. And when the ball came down off the floor, Lane grabbed it, and he was standing out of bounds. Buchanan into Lockow. Lockow out top, Smith. Smith to Franson. Back to Buchanan. Buchanan looking for a pick from Polson. He rolls, he's open, he puts it up and lays it in. 10-9. Tigers on top. Lane sets a pick for Schreck, and he's going to do the jump shot three again, and it goes in and out. Buchanan. Oh, nice pass. Nice look down court. Polson, somebody lost track of him. Left him wide open, Coach.
Cherry picking.
We'll take it. Schreck working against Buchanan. He gets it into Cotton. Cotton back to Schreck. Running the flex offense right now, Coach. Brody Buchanan goes in and pulls that rebound down. Another great pass by Brody Buchanan. Three put up by Keegan Smith, and it's good. The Dragons shot out to a 14-10 lead. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Lane sets a pick for Schreck. He hands it off to Barnes, over to Cotton. Cotton working on Smith. He takes a jumper from the foul line, and it's good. Lockout. He's working. Gets it to Polson. Polson to Buchanan. Buchanan. He was going to bounce that one into Polson again, but it's off the foot of Lane and out of bounds. Buchanan brings it in to Smith. Over to Polson. Lockout. Oh, man, they got lucky there. Lockout threw a pass down to Smith and hit him right in the hip. He wasn't looking for it, but it got a good bounce. There's Polson on the rebound basket. Lockout tried to reverse one in, came up short, but Polson was there to put it back in. That's Tyler Roach. Oh, and he's blocked by Franson. That's out of bounds to the Tigers. Ball's inbounded to Schreck, out top the lane. Lane to Barnes, Barnes to Cotton. Cotton throws it down the corner to Barnes, and he puts up a three, and it's good. And that cuts the lead to one, 16-15 Dragons. Cotton, he's checking Buchanan. Buchanan to Smith, puts up a last-second shot, goes off the front of the rim. And your quarter after 1 quarter of play, your score after 1 quarter of play, 16-15 Dragons. In a fast-paced, what a lot of athletes out there, Coach.
Absolutely. And I tell you, Jason was on here talking with us earlier. This pace is pushing her up and down.
Yes.
Played a little faster than I thought we would.
Yep. Dragons seem a little bit more deliberate. If they were doing a shot clock, the Dragons would need a 24-second shot clock, maybe 30. And the Tigers would need a 10-second shot.
Yeah. Well, that was really a clean quarter too. One foul each.
Yes.
Well, I take that back. That's wrong. Ironton had 2, we had 1.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty clean. No
Yeah,
free
and-
throws. No free throws. in
that's
that
right.
quarter.
But if we talk about flow of the game, and people at home don't understand that was a nice flow of the game right
Yes.
there.
It's getting up and down the court and getting into your offense and getting people shots, which I thought both teams did pretty well. I don't know what happened. They're looking at
Something on the floor looks like.
either could be water. It hadn't been raining or snowing today. Could be blood. I don't know.
It might be. I think he's going to have to go. That probably is. I think he went back to get something to clean that.
They
with.
have to get the bleach.
Oh no, it has to be the special cleaner that's approved.
Well,
Coach.
he's got it in his hand.
And he's got his gloves.
He's got his rubber gloves, yes. Got to be blood. Somebody got a scratch.
Coach, how was your New Year's break? I haven't seen you since then. Talked to you, but I haven't seen you.
Well, I celebrated New Year's Eve on the couch.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
At least you weren't out getting into mischief.
no, sir. Those days are over. Been over for a while.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's taking a while to clean that up. So that might have been there for a while, Coach.
It could be maybe been there since the JV game or something.
Possibly.
And then somebody just spotted it. Of course, Fairland trainer, he's got it taken care of. Now we got another place down here on this end. Who are these officials? Do you know any of them?
You know what? I didn't pay any attention, but
They're doing a good job. They're letting them play and
yeah.
calling the obvious.
You know, majority of the time, we have good officials around here, and they don't really impact the game anyway.
Right.
They really don't.
They shouldn't.
We're lucky where we're at. I mean, I really feel that way.
Shrek in the lane. He's working against Polson. Goes up. And he's fouled. Too much body. So Shrek's going to go to the line. I think I decided, hey, we better get the ball down inside.
Maybe they were listening to us on the pregame.
And I think Shrek must be about the tallest kid they got out there. What is he? He's 6'3", and Lane is 6'3".
Well, just remember, Shrek down there last year took us out to the woodshed and did whatever he wanted, scored about 30 points on us.
Oh, he's an athlete. And he knocks them both down, and Ironton takes a 1-point lead, 17-16. Brody Buchanan, cross court. And we got another one in there. That's
It's like Pfizer's in there.
Pfizer, Jeremiah Pfizer. He laid it off to Gabe Paulson, who drops the bounce pass to Lockout, and he lays it up and in. Looks like Keegan Smith getting ready to check back in for the Dragons.
Was that Locko or was that Franzen?
Could have been Franson. Let's see. Must have been Franson.
Okay.
Lockout doesn't have any points on the scoreboard there, but Branson does. That's offensive foul. Markel Cotton, he goes down the right side of the lane and shoved off to open up some space, and official got him. He extended that elbow out there. And into the lineup, Keegan Smith, and he's going to give Gabe Polson a rest. The Dragons have an 18-17 lead. 6:30 to go here in the second quarter. Smith with it out top, working against. He puts up a three, and I don't know what they're calling here. Number 13. That is Tyler Roach. It's his first foul, second team foul.
I did not see that one, Coach.
I didn't either. Brody Buchanan inbound. He gets it over to Keegan Smith in the right corner. Back to Smith, Buchanan. Buchanan down the lane. He's being checked there by Cotton. Smith. Oh, Brody Buchanan just taking right down the left side and laid it up and in. The Dragons take a 3-point lead. Polson getting ready to check back in for the Dragons. Roach down to Schreck. Schreck cross court to Cotton. He puts up the jumper. It's no good. And it's knocked out of there by Buchanan, but run down by Schreck. Schreck gets a pick from Cotton. And that's going to be a foul on
That's a pick 'em right there, Coach.
that goes on Jeremiah Pfizer. That's his first foul. Each team with 2 team fouls now here in the second quarter. And going to the line is Braden Schreck. He puts it up and in. And checking back in for the Dragons, Gabe Polson for Jeremiah Pfizer. Schreck, second shot on the way, and it's good. 20-19. Polson. Oh, nice bounce pass inside. Going to the rack is Polson. They got Polson on the block. That's his second foul. And going to the line is Tyler Roach. He puts it up and in. Back in the lineup, Judah Barnes.
And, Coach, so far they're 100% from the free throw line. Jason talked about how bad they shot. Well, they're shooting pretty good right now.
The Dragons haven't taken a free throw, have they?
Nope. That's their first.
He missed that one, and that would be called the broadcaster's jinx.
Sorry, not sorry.
Branson sets a pick for Buchanan. Branson all alone in the left corner. Brody Buchanan pulls up from 17 and knocks it down. Dragons up by 2, 22-20. That's Roach. And that's pulled down by Branson. There's a 3 by Buchanan.
Follow your shot, Brody.
A little too strong. Schreck working one-on-one, going strong, puts it up and in. We got a tie game. This one's got the makings of an old-fashioned white knuckler.
I'd rather watch these games in a 20-point blowout.
Knockout down the lane, over to Polson. Polson Back to Buchanan. Buchanan working against Shrek. That wasn't Shrek. They look a lot alike, but that's Tyler Roach. There's the jumper by Buchanan. Too strong. Shrek working against Polson this time. Over to Roach, puts up a three. And that's going to be a shove off on Roach. Or no, that's Judah. Judah Barnes on the foul. Each team with 3 team fouls here in the second quarter. Franson inbounds Buchanan. He walks it up across the line. Over to Franson. To Smith on the left wing. Back out top to Franson. Over Lockout. Whoa. Coach Speed trying to implore the officials that ball was.
Well, but the official on this side was looking at the coach and not the play, so that's why he missed it. He didn't see it.
You can't call it if you don't see it. Markins puts up a three. It's in and out. Brody Buchanan corrals the rebound. He's working against Shrek. Puts up the jumper. It's good. And he's fouled. And that foul is going to be on Shrek. That's his first foul. Team number 4, Brody Buchanan, going to the line to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. His shot is up and good. Dragons up by 3. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter, or excuse me, first half. Markins down the lane, lays it up and in. That was Cotton. Smith with it on the left wing. He's checked there by Barnes. Now he's going to take it to the hole. Kicks out to Franson for 3, and it's good. And the Dragons extend their lead to 4, 28-24. Cotton with it, and he's fouled by Jeremiah Pfizer. That's his second foul. And now checking in for the Tigers, number 20, Maddox Markle. Cotton inbound, gets it Shrek. Oh, he dribbled that off his foot. Out of bounds to the Dragons.
Good defense right there.
Yep. Oh. Oh, wow. Driving layup by Brody Buchanan. How he kept that from being blocked, I don't know, but that was sweet. Buchanan up the floor. Cotton knocks it out of bounds. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Chris Barnes. Dragons with their biggest lead of the game, 30-24.
And Coach Brody's got 9 already this quarter.
Boy, that was some kind of layup he just made.
It was, wasn't it?
It looked like it was going to be blocked, and he just sort of hung in there and brought the ball back, cupped it a little bit, and laid it up and in.
Well, you know, I'm glad to see that for Brody because he's a gym rat.
Oh, he's been doing it since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. I'm not kidding you. I watched him shoot when he was 3, 4 years old. Most of you know, Brody is the son of the Fairland Lady Dragons head basketball coach, Mr. John Buchanan. Before it's over, John will be the winningest coach.
School history. Yeah, he will.
He's doing it right. Branson. They're in a little 2-3 trap out top. It's a zone, 2-3 zone that they're going to.
And all they got to do is look for the diagonal pass, because it'll be open. All right, Brody's going to go shoot 2.
Shoot to Barnes. And we are now in the bonus on the 5th foul in high school basketball now. You shoot 2. There's no more such thing as a 1-and-1. Buchanan knocks down the first one. The Dragons extend their lead to 7.
And, Coach, I did not see that foul. Did you see that foul?
They must have shot or whatever. I called it on that side. Second shot is up, and it's good. The Dragons lead by 8, 32-24. Schreck brings it up the floor for the Tigers. He's working against Buchanan, tries to back him down. Cotton goes strong to the hole. And in the lineup is Carson Freeman for the Fighting Tigers, number 4.
And Gabe Polson has checked back in, Coach.
Okay. He come back in for
Jeremiah 5.
Jeremiah. Dragons got their starting lineup out there right now. Buchanan.
You're going to get that 5-second count. Need to be careful.
I think the Dragons must be playing for the last shot. 20 seconds to go. And there's the foul by Cotton. Now it's going to put Buchanan at the line again. The chance to give the Dragons a double-digit lead. Pfizer getting ready to check back in. First shot is up and good.
Well, he's got a sweet stroke, doesn't he, Coach?
He does. It's pretty. It ought to be, as much as he's shot in his lifetime. Second shot is up and good. And the Dragons lead 34-24 with just seconds to go here in the second quarter. Schreck, he's looking to take that last one, Coach. And he's blocked by Brody Buchanan. And long pass picked off by Maddox Markle. He threw one up, but it wasn't any good. So after the first half of action, the Dragons lead it 34-24.
Shoot. Brody had 13 that quarter, Coach.
Well, I was just getting ready to say, you're going to tune us in to who's got what here.
Oh, man.
Just a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some scoring here real quick, if I can. We'll start out with Ironton first. Ashton Lane has 5. Judah Barnes has 3. Markel Cotton's got 4. Braden Schreck. Let me see. He's got 11. I need to go back and fix that. He had 6 in that quarter, but he has 11 altogether. And Tyler Roach has 1, and that gives them a total of 24. All right, for the Dragons, Gabe Polson has 6, Cliff Franson has 5, Keegan Smith has 5, Brody Buchanan has 15. He had 13 in that quarter, and that gives us a total of 18 for the quarter and 34 so far. So, everybody, what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break and let you guys enjoy the music, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
All right, there we go. Say
Okay,
something. All right.
I can hear you.
All right, we have a special guest here at halftime.
Oh, yay.
The
Right there's the
Lady
camera, Holly.
Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Lady Dragons 8th grade basketball coach of the undefeated 8th grade basketball coach.
Yes.
And tell us about your season so far.
Oh, let's see. We are, I think, 8-0. We're halfway through the OVC teams. We have not played Gallia, which is definitely going to be our toughest competition this year, and we've played Colgrove twice. And then we had one non-conference game against Barbersville. We beat them 46-30 at Barbersville. We play them in the throwdown this coming Saturday. Hopefully, we'll have it, pending the weather. But
I think Jeff said he was going to be doing the junior high games.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
neat.
I think
Oh,
He
the
and I
girls
are
will
gonna
like
do 'em,
that.
I think.
Oh, great. I think our 7th grade, which they're also undefeated, they will play at 9:30, and then we follow them.
Oh, I thought you played at 9:30.
No, our 7th grade plays at 9:30.
Well, I got to be here. It doesn't matter. I'm a school book man.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, now what kind of shirt would Holly wear? If we're the old Codger and the older Codger, what kind of shirt would she have?
Son of the older Codger.
Son, daughter. I'm a daughter.
Have you given him his focus factor today?
Oh, but I would tell anybody, so we play, we're supposed to play South Point at South Point Tuesday night. We have an away game, Gallia, Thursday. And if you have not watched our girls, you should come watch them. They are a fun group to watch. They flat out
I get to
play
be
their
honest
butts
with you,
off.
if we get that snow, ain't nobody gonna be playing
I
nothing
know, and I know, I hate it. I hope we get rescheduled though, but
I'm sure you will.
I'm hoping. I don't know. Some teams don't like to play us, Dave. They don't.
I know
They
that.
don't like to play us.
Hey, I got something to show you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jerry, you got a picture of little Mo back there?
Oh, is that your grandbaby?
My grandbaby.
Oh,
My first
I
one.
want to see.
Right there. That's little Mora.
I love that
Mora.
picture.
Mora.
So cute.
And so I'm so happy.
Oh my God, you're in love.
I am. Hopefully, I'm going to get to go down and see her pretty soon. She's down in Georgia, but I didn't get to go over the break because there was other family there and all that.
She's a
So
doll. Congrats.
I can't wait to hold her. I'm kind of excited.
Girls, more girls.
Yeah.
I love
All right,
it. All right. Get back to, well, you got 20 seconds.
I got 20 seconds. Thanks for coming
Oh,
out
no,
and sharing
thanks.
that with us.
Thank you.
And I'll see you.
Get back to some good basketball.
It's been good basketball.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Yep.
This is my first boys game other than the Shawnee game.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Thanks, Holly.
All right, Dragons possession here to start the third quarter. Ball comes in Buchanan. He hits. Oh, thought he had a layup there, Coach. Franson takes it to the hole, puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. And coming out there with it is Cotton. He looks for somebody, gets it to Shrek. That's Judah Barnes with it. Driving down the lane to Shrek for a layup. Somebody lost their man there, Coach.
Yes, they did.
Buchanan to Lockout. Lockout back to Buchanan, down inside to Polson. He drops it off. Oh, my. Yeah, I thought there was a foul there.
Tiger foul 0. Ashton Lane gets second.
That's Ashton Lane on the foul. First one at the third quarter. Buchanan brings it in to Polson. Polson double teamed in the right corner. He's looking for somebody to get it into. And we got a jump ball. And it goes to the Tigers. Judah Barnes brings it across the line. Franson checks him. Keegan Smith on Cotton. Ashton Lane goes down the lane. He's got to travel. Took too many steps. Franson inbounds to Buchanan. Post pass. And a three-pointer by Keegan Smith. Knocks down his third three of the game, Coach. Cotton. And Buchanan brings it down, throws a long outlet to Paulson. He puts up the layup, but it's blocked by Ashton Lane. Three-pointer by Judah Barnes. Too short. Buchanan puts up the shot. He's fouled. He's going to the line to shoot two. And that foul is going to be on Cotton. Markel Cotton, his third foul. I think Coach Barnes is going to make a substitution here. And into the lineup is number 21, Bryson Mullins, in for Cotton. It's his first action tonight. Buchanan. Second shot is up and good. Dragons lead by 13, 39-26. Ashton Lane, down the lane. They get it over to Mullins. Mullins gets it back. That's Schreck with it. And that ball's knocked away, picked up by Brody Buchanan. And he circles out. And that's off his leg. They say it was off his leg.
I think it was.
Well, he went around out of bounds right in front of his dad. Didn't see his dad say anything.
I didn't see your daughter over there say anything either.
I don't see her.
She's over there.
Oh, Ashley?
Yep.
I see her now. There's a shot put up by Mullins. It's too strong. And Franson pulls down another rebound. He's got a lot of boards for the Dragons. Buchanan pulls up from 18, and it's in and out. Over to Barnes. Barnes to Schreck for three, and it's good. 39-29. Lead down to 10. Mullins is on Buchanan now.
Oh, there's a hold right there. They can get it and get it.
Yeah, that was, I saw it. Coach Speed saw it. You saw it. But there's three guys in striped shirts out there who didn't see it. And they're the ones that count. Barnes brings it down the floor. There's a long three. Keegan Smith pulls that rebound down. Over to Franson, to Buchanan. Back to Smith. Smith to Polson. Polson back to Lockow. Lockow. Boy, this guy's being playing pretty tight on Brody. Another three put up by Keegan Smith, and this one's off the mark. Barnes brings it down. Schreck working against Buchanan. You feel like he got a mismatch. Oh! And they got Buchanan for the foul in the act of shooting, so Schreck's going to go to the line and shoot two.
And folks at home, we're having problems with our clock again on the screen.
Well, we'll keep you informed. There's 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I know the screen there says 4:33, but it's 3:35. First shot is up and missed by Schreck.
I'm sure Jerry will get that fixed.
Oh, yeah. It's already fixed. Second shot is short. And there's the rebound. And Polson grabs the rebound. Buchanan brings it up for the Dragons. Over to Franson. Over to Smith. Keegan out top to Buchanan. He's working against Bryson Mullins. And it's up and in. And the Dragons lead goes back to 12. Bryson Mullins with it. Shrek. And that's Maddox Markle in there now.
Well, he was looking for help for that one.
Well, it's going to be the Tigers' ball underneath their own basket. The inbound is Judah Barnes. Barnes to Markell. And they swing it around Shrek. Shrek back up top, Judah Barnes. Judah Barnes down the lane. Out to Bryson Mullins. Mullins brings it back out top between the circles. He's working against Keegan Smith. Number 10 is Bryce Markins. Markell. And that was Judah Barnes that put up the three. It's too short. Lockow with a three. And that's off the side of the rim.
Coach, I don't think Lockow's had a point tonight, has he?
I don't think so.
I don't think they've taken him kind of out of the game.
There's a three put up by Shrek. And then we got a timeout. Tigers going to take a timeout now. And they've cut the lead to 9. 41-32.
Coach, the Tigers have scored 8 points this quarter. Guess who scored them all?
Shrek.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
Scored them all. Wow. Boy, I tell you what, it's hot up here.
Yeah. Well, they got a good crowd here tonight. I'd say it's about the same amount on both sides, Coach.
Yep.
And I got Josh Ross down there on the.
I'm glad to see him back. He's been working a lot and hadn't had a chance to be with us, so I'm glad to see him back.
Floor cam inside the Dragons huddle. And it's going to be, looks like, I thought maybe they were going to press.
Oh, they are.
But it looks like they're going to try to keep the ball away from Brody. Yeah, they're in man-to-man. Brody pulls up, shoots, too strong. And Cotton down with the rebound, over to Shrek. Shrek in the corner. That's Marcel Markin. Maddox Markin. I'm sorry, 6'3" junior forward. Takes it into the lane, lays it up and in. The Dragons lead is down to 7. Lockout out to Smith. Smith to Polson. The high post. Franson with it. Over to Buchanan. Buchanan dribbles back out top. Dragons being a lot more deliberate right now.
Run that clock, Coach.
Yep. And Brody goes into the lane, puts one up, but he's fouled, and he's going to get 2 foul shots. That is Maddox Markle on the foul. His first, team foul number 3 in the quarter. Brody Buchanan's first shot is up and good. Buchanan's second shot is up and good. And the Dragons lead by 9. Schreck over to Cotton. Cotton working on. They call the foul on Keegan Smith.
Right, foul 13, Keegan Smith, his second. Keegan second.
That was before the shot. Cotton with it in the corner. Boyd Lane and Polson are going at it underneath there. Oh my, they called a foul. They called that foul on.
I don't know, and he's calling 2 shots.
Yeah, I know it. We're going to the free throw line is number 10, Bryce. Excuse me.
Gonna call it on Cliff Franson?
Foul 12, Cliff Franson.
Oh, they called that. I didn't think it was on Keegan. Going to the line is Bryce Markins to shoot 2. First one is up and too strong off the heel of the iron. Checking in, number 13, Tyler Roach for Markel Cotton. Now the official will have a conference about something.
I think they screwed something up there, but I don't know, maybe not. That just was an odd call. I didn't even think that the guy that was shooting had the ball. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Just something doesn't look right there.
And they come over to the official score, which is Missy Gorby. And well, they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, they've got somebody else shooting. They got somebody else shooting the ball now.
He wasn't even in the game. Boy, this is a doozy. He just now checked in.
Well, it's a head scratcher for me because I don't know. I just knew it looked funny when he called it. I didn't even think that was the guy that was shooting that they had at the line.
He just checked out a second ago. He's just now got back in.
I don't know.
This has got me.
I mean, we've got replay. I don't know. Jerry probably doesn't have it on replay back there, but I mean, we could go back and watch the game. You could look and see.
And now they're coming back over to the scores table. Now they're going to go to Coach Barnes, explain to him what's going on.
Coach Speed does not look happy down there. Now, Jerry's got a replay for us right here.
All right.
Well, first of all, that foul would have been on Keegan Smith.
Right. And
if there was one, and it would be on number 20 going to the line. Thank you, Jerry. So we have it on replay, folks, and you can look. Well, we can't look here, but it should be number 20 shooting, and the foul's on Keegan Smith.
Oh, they've called a technical foul.
20 should have been shooting the free throws. So that's an official's error there, Coach.
Well, they've called a technical, I think.
Well, because they allowed him to shoot coach allowed him to shoot the wrong thing. I don't know. I lost my official's license many years ago, so I'm just going to shut up.
I haven't got an explanation for this one.
Well, like I said, Jerry came up and showed us.
Going to the line is Markel Cotton.
Now, Markel shouldn't even be the one shooting. It's 20.
On the bench. Well, he didn't make it. So now we're going down here and shoot two. Looks like Brody Buchanan's going to shoot the technicals.
No, I don't even know who shot the first one down there.
The first one down there was
who shot?
Number 10, I think, Bryce Markin.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Buchanan's first shot is up and good. And that extends the lead back to double digits, 44-34. Second one shot. It's on the way, and it's short. So.
And what we'll do is I'll have Jerry come back up here in a minute and we get a break here in between quarters, and we'll look at it again so we can explain that to folks at home.
Yeah, that could have been a 2-point swing toward Ironton, but ends up being a 1-point swing for the Dragons. Branson for 3. And that's the quarter. That's the end of the third quarter, and the Dragons hit the last second shot of the quarter. A 3-pointer out of the right corner from Cliff Branson. Extends the lead 47-34. That was a wild finish there, wasn't it?
That was
a 4-point
something.
swing.
Okay, so Coach, here it is. I want you to watch right here. You all folks can't see it, but we're watching it. Watch right here. No, it was number 14 that took a shot. That's correct, but the foul was on Keegan Smith.
Right.
So they got that right. It was him. It's 14. Watch it again. Yep, 14 took the shot. Now, what we got here?
I don't know what we got here. Number 10 is Bryce Markins. He's going to the line to shoot. We have no idea why. And it's in and out. And he's going to shoot another. And that one's up and good. That'll cut the lead to 12. So, going into the last quarter of play, the Dragons will have a 12-point lead.
What was the
I have no idea. I didn't get any signal.
I didn't see it.
I don't know if they called it double technical or what. But that was crazy. And that was after the Dragons made a 3-pointer to end the quarter. So I can't figure out what happened. I don't know if somebody said something on the way back to the benches or what happened.
Well, I don't know because I didn't mark a foul. Somebody fouled, but I didn't mark who it was.
Top number 106, 4908. 106, 4908.
Well, I sent Coach Gorby a message. He's down there and asking.
All right, back in the lineup for Ironton. Ashton Lane, number 0. Bryce Markins, number 10. Number 13, Tyler Roach.
There was a technical on Brody for celebration.
Oh, Maddox Markle is in the lineup.
So, Coach, was that before or after?
Must have been after the 3. I don't know.
Well, because look, they're putting the foul. They're putting the foul on this fourth quarter from Brody.
Well,
I don't know.
that counts as a team foul, whether it's technical or not.
Well, that's true, but the third quarter, I guess, was technically over, so they carry it to the fourth. Is that the proper?
Probably.
Okay.
Yes. All right, inbounding for the Tigers. Markins He gets it to Shrek, to Lane. Lane to Shrek. Jumper is off. And Cliff Franson pulls down another rebound. He's played a great game on the boards. Lockout, Lau into Paulson.
Paulson, get it out of there.
He gets it out to Brody Buchanan, takes it to the hole. And he's fouled. And that foul is on Ashton Lane. That's 3 on Lane. Buchanan at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Dragons lead by 13, 48-35. Second shot is up and it's good. Shrek over to Roach. Roach in the corner to Markin. He puts up one off the glass. It's too strong. Smith pulls the rebound down. Brody to Franson, and that's off the mark. Smith comes out there with it. Gets it over to Paulson. He's going down the lane, lays it up and in. Boy, I'll tell you, the boys.
He's just
taking the ball to the rack now.
He's taken over the game, hadn't he?
Yep. There's the 3. Franson with another rebound. Buchanan to Franson, a lockout. Back to Buchanan. A long 3 is off the front of the rim. And Markel pulls down the rebound. They get it to Lane. Lane puts it up and in. Nice move there by Ashton Lane. Buchanan over to Franson. Franson to Buchanan. He's checked there by Lane. Lane to Lockout. Over. Franson. Smith in the high post to Paulson. Back to Lockout. Down to Smith in the right corner. Back to Paulson. He gets it to Buchanan. Dragons being pretty deliberate right now.
Paulson passed up a pretty good shot there, Coach.
Yeah, I did. Coach Barnes imploring his people to come out and pick him up.
Well, he's trying to run that trap. They're going to leave somebody
There's
open.
another 3 by Keegan Smith, and it's off the mark. Trek with it now. There's a long 3 by number 10. And that another rebound for Franson. Boy,
he's cleaned him up tonight.
Yep, he sure has.
That was one of our keys that we had to rebound, remember?
Right. No second chances. Lockout's going to put up a 3, and it's good. There he goes. Boy, that couldn't come at a better time.
Well,
Dragons now lead by 17.
I'm glad to see him score. He hadn't scored yet.
Yep. He plays hard. Tyler Roach taking it strong, and he's fouled by Keegan Smith, and that's going to be at least 3 or 4 on him.
That's 3, I believe.
That's his 3rd foul. Second team foul for the Dragons in the 4th quarter, and only 1 on the Tigers.
Oh, they're going to call that on the floor?
That's what they're calling it.
All right.
There's a pass, got away from, oh, nice bounce pass. Keegan's going to put up another 3, and it's good.
Coach Barnes needs a timeout.
Yep. Dragons up by 20. They're going to call Keegan, I think, for a push in the back.
They'll call him Paulson.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That's his 3rd foul. There's a three by Shrek. And it's back to 17. Brody busted up that double team. And they finally got Shrek. That's 2 on Shrek. Second team foul on the Tigers. 3:58 to go in the ball game. Dragons up 17. Another foul. This one's going to be on number 4. That's Carson Freeman, his first. Team foul number 3. They're trying to keep Brody from getting the ball. They've got 2 on him. And he gets it into Lockow, to Polson. Back to Franson. Back to Polson. Out to Keegan Smith, down in the corner to Lockow. Out top to Keegan. Down in the left corner. Boy, Polson seems to not want to shoot, Coach. A couple times he should have just taken it to the hole.
Yep.
And we got a foul on Judah Barnes, number 11. Team foul number 4. The Dragons will be shooting on the next one. The Dragons ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
There's some good acting right there.
What do you call it?
Called a push off by Keegan.
That's Keegan's 4th foul.
And Ironton's going to be shooting, Coach.
Yep. It'll be foul shots from here on out. 3:27. Running clock. Shrek don't put up a long 3. It's short. And number 4, Carson Freeman, grabbed it out of the air and threw it off the leg of one of the Dragons. The Ironton ball. And in the lineup for the Dragons, Jeremiah Pfizer for Keegan Smith. Polson on lane. Judah Barnes with it. Shrek in check there. He goes strong to the hole, puts it up and in.
It's going to be on Brody Buchanan.
Yep. And that foul on Brody Buchanan, that's his 3rd foul. They say 1st or 3rd?
That's his 3rd.
3rd. Back in the lineup for the Dragons, Keegan Smith, Jeremiah Pfizer. And at the line, shooting 2, Braden Shrek. First one is in and out.
Nope, Coach, he gave him the basket.
Oh, that's right. It's just a 1 shot.
Now, Franson's going to go to the line. That's their 5th.
Carson Freeman on the foul. And going to the line to shoot 2. Cliff Franson, 6'3" junior guard forward. First shot is up and in and out. And Pfizer checks back in. It's going to be a offense for defense. Going to let Pfizer play defense. And Keegan play offense.
And if there's a dead ball, watch and see if Keegan doesn't come in and play offense.
And that one rolls around and out. In the lineup, Markins. That's Cotton. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. They're going to call jump ball. That'd be Dragon basketball. 2:54 to go here.
Here we go, Coach. Subbing in.
Yep. Offense for defense. That's smart coaching, really.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
And they're going to, oh, man. Oh, man. And they got a hold there by number 30, Caden Edwards, in the lineup for the Tigers.
Brody's going to go shoot 2.
Yep, that was a steal and a steal back.
and then a reach.
They wasn't going to let him have that layup. First shot is up and off the rim.
Needs to bend those knees a little bit, Coach. Getting tired.
Right. Second shot is good. Dragons up 16. 2:44 on the running clock. Shrek. Carson Freeman puts one up and in. Three-pointer.
There has to be a foul right there. 14. Oh, they're going to call it on 0.
Ashton Lane. That's his 4th foul. And Buchanan's going to go back to the line. Dragons' lead has been cut from 20 down to 13. Buchanan. First shot is up and good. Second shot on the way, and it's good. Cotton with it. There's another foul. This one's on Lockow.
Foul 3.
Boy, it's a free throw shooting contest right now, buddy.
Well, let's just hope what Jason Fieldlaw said in the pregame that they don't shoot well on these free throws. He said that'd been their Achilles heel, so we'll see.
Markel Cotton at the line. First one is up and
Oh.
out. Good call.
Thank you, Jason.
Boy, he's a fine fella, isn't he?
He is. He really is. He's a great guy. I didn't realize he'd been doing it 33 years.
Second shot is up and good. They get it in. And there's the double, and there's the steal. And there's the steal back. Jump ball. And that's going to go to the Tigers. 2:04 left. Back in the game, Pfizer for Smith. Shrek. He's going to take Buchanan to the hole and put it up and in. Buchanan racing down the floor, and he's fouled by Carson Freeman.
It's his 3rd, Coach.
3 quick ones, all here in the last minute and 30 seconds.
But maybe that's the idea, Coach. Put us on the line, make us earn it, lengthen the game.
They want to get the ball back, probably put up some threes. Try to get back in it. They're only down 12. Buchanan shoots some important free throws. 1:47 to go in the game. First shot is up and good. He's found his stroke.
Always like watching left-handers shoot.
I know, it's pretty sight, isn't it? We got one on that girls' junior high team. Riley Russell. Sister of Bailey Russell. Cotton puts it up. And Branson
Looky
pulls
there.
down another one.
He's got to have 15 rebounds.
He's
got to
a bunch.
have.
Good job splitting the defense there by. Uh-oh, there's a run out the lane. Oh,
Nice
great
play.
hustle by Gabe Paulson. Came down and just knocked it right out of bounds. When it looked like Lane had an
Nathan shouldn't have.
uninterrupted way to the basket. That's great hustle. Lane's coming out and going in. Maddox Markle.
Coming in to foul. We won't bet. He's playing the same game we are.
Shrek with the long 3. It's good. Inbound to Keegan. Over to Lockout, to Polson. Polson to Franson, back out top, and they're going to foul him. Come on.
Dribble.
And finally got the foul. They're going to put Polson on the line now. And this foul is on Caden Edwards. That's his second foul. And to the line goes Gabe Polson. His first shot is up and good. 51.7 seconds left. And that one's off the back of the rim. Pulled down by Edwards. He hands off to Shrek. Shrek puts up another three. And
Gully there, look at
there.
that.
Franson, another rebound. And a foul.
14, I believe.
Yep. That's Markel Cotton's fourth foul. To the line goes Franson.
And Coach, he's 0 for 2 at the line. Let's see what he does here.
Well, and he hits that one off the front of the rim, off the glass, and back in the bucket.
So he needs to bend them legs a little bit more.
I think Ironton Faithful has said we've seen enough. They're heading out the door. Dragons up 13, 39 seconds. Franson makes the second one. Now they're up 14. Shrek, Carson Freeman, and that's blocked by Franson. Pulled down by Lockout. And the Dragons are going to hold the basketball. I don't think they're going to foul anymore, Coach.
Yeah, there's no use. Game's done.
Franson holding. Down to 10 seconds to go. Coach Barnes says just let it go, let it go. And that's your ball game. Dragons come away with a impressive 65-51 win over the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Tigers record drops to 3-3, and the Dragons go to 8-1. And
I'll have you some numbers here in a minute, Coach.
I thought this game was going to be a lot closer, Coach.
I did too.
Started out that way. Both teams exchange handshakes.
Man, I got a lot to add up here.
Yep. Got a lot of free throws to add up.
Jeez, Pete. Okay, that's one side done.
Okay, we're going to have a recap here in just a second by Coach Carroll. And we'll let you know that we will be back on the air this Saturday afternoon when the Lady Dragons play in the Tri-State Hoops Throwdown here at the Carl York Center. And that game will probably take place somewhere around 4 o'clock or so. And like I said, the 7th grade is going to play Barboursville at 9:30 in the morning, followed by the 8th grade. And you want to come out and see 2 undefeated junior high teams, you come out and watch that one. That'll be a good one.
Okay.
All right, Coach.
Just took me a little bit.
Hell.
Getting slow in my old age.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Are we ready?
Sure.
Let's go for Ironton first. Had a total of 51. Ashton Lane finished with 7. Bryce Markins finished with 1. Judah Barnes finished with 3. He didn't score second half, Coach. Markel Cotton had 5. Carson Freeman had 3.
And Maddox Markel had 2, and their leading scorer was Brandon Schreck with 29 points.
That's a good night, and that's not unheard of.
That's not shabby at all.
No, you kind of expect it out of probably the best athlete next to Sean Terry.
I mean, again, he kind of did what he wanted again tonight to us. I mean, he hit some big shots. Okay.
Well, he knew he had a height advantage over Brody and tried to take him to the hole quite often.
Well, and they also did that with 14, Markel Cotton. They tried to get him inside quite a bit. So, all right, here we go. Gabe Polson finished with 7. Trevor Locko finished with 3. He only scored 1 bucket, Coach, and that was in the 4th quarter. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
They held him down.
Many good looks.
No, he didn't, actually. You're right. Cliff Franson finished with 10. Keegan Smith had a nice game. He finished with 11. And then Brody Buchanan finished with 31.
Well, we've grown to expect that, too.
So it's the battle of Schreck and Brody outscored him by 2, but the rest of the crew outscored him.
By 10.
Yeah, so we're good.
Wait a minute. Make it 12.
Yes. I'm not going to correct my elders, though. I'll get in trouble. Hey, we better get some shout-outs in. We haven't done that tonight yet.
Well, I just like a shout-out to Dragon Nation, especially all of us older folk that make the trip to watch the girls play and come down here to watch the boys play. Guys like Glenn Stapleton and Wayne Hager, K.W. Ledman. Oh, I could go on and on, but I can't remember everybody. But
that's okay. You don't have to. They know.
There's buckets over there with little Rosie.
All right. Well, hey, I wanted to get a couple shout-outs in.
Go.
Isabella, who
Yes.
chose not to come. She's at home.
Is she fixing you something good to eat when you get home?
Probably not. Hey, she was supposed to make some party mix, though.
Oh.
Regular and Mexican.
We got to get her to make some more of those brownies.
Hey, maybe I can. Hey, we're back next week for the big showdown
That's
here
right.
on the
Oh,
11th. So
yeah.
maybe I can
Of
have
course
some
you-
put away for
Well,
you.
Okay, they have a hospitality room that's out of this world, too.
I know, and I've already gained 10 pounds over the break.
That would be the mayor of L.A.
Lower Athalia.
Yeah.
The general.
The general. Yes.
Juanita Dillon.
Yes.
I also, again, I want to shout out to my son, his wife, Anissa, and my little grandbaby.
Oh, she's a cutie. Man, we ought to get that picture up there.
Well,
Let people see that.
maybe Jerry can get it back up there in a minute. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
the old man has joined the ranks of grandfatherhood.
It's taken me a while, hadn't it?
Yes. There.
Oh, there she is. Wow.
She's a cutie.
My sweetheart right there.
I love that picture.
Papaw can't wait.
Yeah. They're tons of fun, buddy. And the older they get, the more fun it is.
Shout out to my daughter Brand, who's down in Charlotte. Got to say hey to her, Mary and Tom Johnson.
Right.
I know they're watching tonight.
Sure. How's your diaper changing skills? Are they still pretty good?
Well, considering I haven't done that in
A long time.
Considering I haven't done that in forever, let's see what Mr. Gorby wants.
There's, Scotty Wilson down there.
Yep. And he's asked if we want anybody to come up, and I told him yes.
Who?
Brody's coming up.
Oh, good.
So,
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
all right, let's get Brody back here, Coach.
Yeah. Tell him what Mike to put up.
All right, Brody, grab that one right there. I think that's number 1, which would be 3 on the back.
Here, we'll
You
switch
sit in
to
the
this
middle.
one first.
Is that number 1? Look on the top. It'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're number 1 on the top. Oh, do I have to do this for you?
Yes. Thank you.
Hey.
Wait a minute. He can't put headphones on, but he can score 31 points.
He's not a broadcaster. He's a ball player.
Hey.
Yeah, right, brother.
Good job, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a game. I felt like you just kind of took over that game tonight. Was that the plan?
I mean, it's always my plan to go out and try to take over, but no, you know, I got to give credit to my teammates all the time. Like, for example, Cliff makes it really easy to drive when the team thinks he's never going to miss a three. You know what I mean? And like,
do you realize how many rebounds that dude had tonight?
Oh,
I bet he had close to 20. Coach, don't you think?
Around 15 at least.
He had a bunch.
He had a bunch of rebounds.
Cliff is like, every time we play someone that's bigger and more physical than us, he out-rebounds them. And it's amazing because we need that. And he also hits every three he shoots, so helps.
He's what? Tell us about, I know they did this to you last year and did it again this year. Shrek taking him down low and just letting him drive on you guys in the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to take
You picked up a couple on him, I know, trying to defend.
Yeah, that's kind of the hardest part because, you know, I'm trying not to foul, you know. And so I'm trying to be physical, not foul him. But it's really fun because, you know, Speed's going to let me attack him and they're going to come down and let him attack me, and we're going to go at it every night. And
he had
every
29.
time we play, you know.
He had 29, you had 31, so you won that battle.
Well, we've been doing that since 7th grade. So.
Now, did you play any against him in AAU ball or anything like that?
Not really, but like I said, ever since 7th grade playing in the OVC championships, 8th grade playing OVC championship, and then from our whole high school career, we've been playing against each other and going at each other every time we play. So it's fun.
All right. Keegan, come over here.
Keegan got that drip on.
Here, hold on. Keegan, get that set right there. Sit down right there in that stool, and I'll come over here. And then we'll get you guys in here real quick, and then we'll talk to Coach Speed.
Alrighty.
Oh, my gosh, I got to do it for you, too.
Hey,
Lord
I've got
have
a question
mercy.
for you. What was the deal at the end of the third quarter?
Yeah.
You end up shooting 2 technical free throws. Who was that technical on?
All right, so
was it on there?
Keegan was guarding number 14.
Right.
Okay. He shoots it. Keegan fouls him.
Right.
Okay.
On the elbow, correct?
We saw the replay.
So he fouls 14, but 10 goes to the line and shoots the free throw.
Right.
Okay. So
that's an illegal.
They called it a technical, but they let 14 because it was still 2 shots. So they brought 14 back to the line, let him shoot 1, and then I shot the technicals.
Okay.
So.
Right. Okay. And then at the start of the fourth quarter, they shoot 2 free throws. Was that a technical on you? I just want.
I don't know what it was.
They might have got you for celebrating.
They said
his 3 out of the corner.
They
of
said
Cliff's. I forget what.
They said technical on 33. I don't know if that was on me or.
I believe that's the number you have on.
Is that me? All right. I didn't know.
What was the celebration? You had to say something, or is it not worthy of putting on?
You didn't give him.
Cliff
one
made
of
it
these,
3.
did you?
Oh,
Cliff made it 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going to ask you because I can just see by the look in your eyes. So we're not going to go there. We're going to keep it rated PG up here.
That's a great win for you guys.
Yes, it was.
I want to tell you.
Hey, Keegan, how'd you like playing musical chairs down there, in and out, in and out? And that's great coaching right there, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Offense
Saving
for
that.
defense.
Yeah.
That's right. Saving you.
Shouldn't have had 4 fouls, so.
But you played hard.
Yeah.
Hit some big shots, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Proud of both of you, man. I'll tell you.
Thank you.
That's a good ball team right there.
Yes,
That
they
is.
are.
They really are. And the thing is, they've only played 5 games. So when we go down there to play them,
It's going to be a whole different game.
you guys want to be on top of your game there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you really
they're
are.
going to get a lot more experience, but so are we.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And I think, Coach, to be honest with you, what you just said there, I think that kind of showed. They'd only played 5 games. We'd played a couple more. I think we were a little more seasoned.
We had a lot of savvy out there, I'll tell you that.
Is that what you call it?
Savvy.
Okay.
Basketball savvy.
All right, who we got next, fellas?
We have, it's supposed to be Portsmouth on Monday, but
Don't know about the weather.
WSAZ also says, 17 inches right now? Or something like that. So
Well,
we'll see.
I've seen different.
Oh,
I did see the 17. At first I saw 12, Then I saw 17 today, but I check out the Weather Channel, and they're calling 1 to 3.
Yeah.
It depends on how far south it goes.
Brody, here's what I know. It don't matter how many feet of snow are on the ground. You'll walk if you have to get in this gym to shoot.
The problem is that we're playing Portsmouth because they're so far away. I think if we were playing Chesapeake, you know what I mean, it would be much easier. But obviously that's a lot of a less safe drive for Portsmouth.
Well, we got a visitor coming behind us, but he's not going to visit with us.
Brother, how you doing?
Thank you. You too.
Good game, guys.
You can see you're going to have to run an obstacle course here, Coach, to get over. That's Coach Barnes. He's going over to talk to Jason Phillaw, who was our guest, by the way, pregame. It was nice. And by the way, Coach, how close was my pointers for us to beat Ironton tonight? Was I pretty much on spot?
Right on it, brother. No second chance points. They didn't get many. And
contain Shrek, which we didn't stop him.
But we matched him a couple better.
Yes, we did. All right, guys, anything else? We're going to get you out of here. Keegan, anything you haven't said much, Bubby?
I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't see your bling and your drip on there today, so I guess we're all right.
Cool and calm today.
All right. All right, guys. Hey, you guys going to practice tomorrow?
No, Coach was nice. He gave us off.
What? Well, he's getting soft. We'll have to talk to him when he gets over here. I don't know about that.
Good job, kid.
Hey, congratulations, guys. Great
game,
win,
brother.
Brody. Great job, Bubby. All right, Coach Speed, can you make it over here through the obstacle course?
He's not that old. He can make it.
I don't know. Thank you, guys. Here, let's move this. Let's move this one out.
There you go.
We got 3 big guys up here now. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
That's a good win.
We were
Good win.
expecting a really, really, really close game.
And it started out that way.
Yeah. I felt like we did a good job defensively. Even when that first quarter, I felt like they hit a lot of contested shots. And we were still getting to our spots, keeping them out of the paint for the most part. And that's what I told them at the end of the first. I felt like, we're playing really good defensively. They just hit some tough shots.
I'm going to tell you what my keys to the game were tonight, and you tell me how spot on I was. Okay. Number 1 was contain Braden Shrek.
Right.
You're not going to stop that kid.
No,
you're not.
Score. Yeah.
But he still hung 29 on us.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't score 50.
Right.
So, number 2. This is the big one for me tonight. Rebound, do not be out-physicaled, no second chance baskets.
That was our number 1. We had that at 1 on the board.
Okay.
So
see, I didn't even talk to you, but I just – But Cliff had one heck of a night on the boards. I don't know how many he had.
Yeah.
Coach, he had close to 15 at least.
Jeez.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
It seemed like every time I turned around, Cliff Franson with the rebound.
Yeah.
And I was surprised they didn't try to go inside more. I mean, they do with Shrek in the drive.
I
And
think
14, they tried to.
Their halftime talk was Shrek take Brody Buchanan down inside. And he did a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus he got fouled a few times. But the thing about it was, as good as Shrek was, Brody Buchanan was a couple better.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Man, he was great tonight. He was
here's
really good
listen to this. Get out in transition and control the pace of the game.
Yeah.
You guys did that. Think about his in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
You guys could have made some easy baskets.
Yeah.
But you brought it, slowed it out.
I thought Gabe Polson turned down a lot of shots.
Yeah. I thought he'd kick back. He had some layup chances there, kicked out. He probably could have.
And he just kicked it back out. And we were talking with Jason Phillaw on the pregame show, and his whole thing was they want to play fast, and we want to control the pace.
Tempo,
And I thought, we got our pace controlled.
We did.
And
that was our number 2.
Okay, here's 3.
Control tempo.
Limit turnovers, take care of the ball.
Yeah. So especially when they started, picking up the pressure, running and jumping a little bit, running 2 guys. I felt like we did a good job of, making the right pass, taking care of the ball.
And I thought Brody did a good job splitting.
Well, I was going to say he split how many of those?
Yeah.
He timed that very well. Just waiting on it, and then going at the right time to split or to pivot through. He was fantastic tonight.
Had some
I
nice
thought
passes
played
down
well.
inside, too. From, I think from Polson.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you got some good minutes out of Jeremiah.
Yeah, I thought Jeremiah was one of his better games tonight. He did a
You know
lot of
what I
things,
liked?
picked
He
his
went to the
spots.
floor and was scrappy down here.
Yeah.
Playing defense, going
Yeah.
after it.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid.
No.
You know.
And that was a good move going
Oh, absolutely.
defense for offense.
Yeah, with him and
Keegan. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good move.
Yeah.
I saw the one time you subbed him in and you just went. And I said, oh, he didn't like that.
No.
He should have held him.
Yeah, that was a bench sub there, and I was like, what? And then which meant they did it on purpose.
Well,
But,
it is.
Hey, it worked out.
Hey.
It worked out.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Hey, it's another W. How many does that give you now?
This year?
I don't care.
What's
this year.
This year, that's 8-1, buddy. Or,
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
yeah, it says 7-1 on the paper, so I think we're 8-1 now.
Yeah, good start.
And
That's a real good start.
Good start.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And we got
a big one coming up
Yep.
here with Chesapeake.
Well, let's talk about Portsmouth first.
That's definitely a big one if we get that in, right?
Let me
Portsmouth game.
ask you this about Portsmouth. Did the coach that was there last week, am I correct that he left?
Last year, yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah,
left.
Right.
So who do they have in now? Because I don't know.
I was their JV coach.
Okay.
Younger kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Okay.
Real good job. They're playing well this year, competitive. I mean, they're doing good.
Well, I know the first time we played them down there, they just smoked us.
Yeah.
You play them when, Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
And then we played
weather permitting. Right?
I think I've got to go keep scorebook down at South Point.
I will probably
South
go on Monday night if
South Point is
we play it.
Yeah.
South Point is probably going to want to cancel if they get a half-inch of snow. They don't like playing those Lady Dragons.
Well, they're going to have to regardless.
Yeah.
And just like if we don't play Portsmouth, we'll have to make that game up somewhere. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
We've
That's a
already
good
kinda
thing.
tried to
High
look at
school
dates.
will make it up.
Yeah. Right.
yes.
Right. For sure.
What about
Well, you're off to a great
good to-
start, Coach.
Thank you. Yeah.
8-1 and
Yeah. I think we're
almost
playing.
halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Gee.
tell us about, Coach started bringing it up, but tell us about Chesapeake real quick because I'm interested. We talked with Jason down there a while ago, and I asked him, I said, well, who's your favorite right now? And, I told him mine is Chesapeake until somebody knocks him off.
Yeah, for sure. They're the defending OVC champs, and they got everybody back, and they're playing really well. They're unbeaten, I think, at this point, and playing good
They lost
basketball.
that point guard, didn't they? What was his name?
Danny. Danny graduated. You're right.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, but they have a kid from Cold Grove that moved in. Is that
That's what,
correct?
6'5", did you say?
Something like he's.
Yeah.
I
he's,
think Jason said he was 6'5", big kid.
he's tall.
Yeah, they're solid. I mean, they're really good. Be a tough game, tough matchup for us.
Yeah, but you'll come up with something.
Better. It was better.
All right. Anything else you want to go here?
I don't know. What do you think? Good to see you guys. It's been a while, right?
Hey, I'm glad we're back, and it's good to see you here,
Back
brother.
in action.
See you in church tomorrow.
That's
brother.
right. There you go. I'll see you
Wait a
in the
minute.
morning, right?
Now, wait a minute. There's too much snow now, Coach. You won't get up on them slick roads and drive.
Oh, yeah. I only live about a mile and a half away.
You just
He's
put in
good.
four-wheel drive and go, ain't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
The church next door to me, Finley Methodist, they got a carport over there. They keep their firewood under. Just enough room for me to pull my truck in there when it snows. So,
is he
I'll be
spoiled or
okay.
what?
Yeah, he's got it made.
Hey, I get
got the
tired of
life.
getting out there and wiping that snow off that truck. That truck's taller than I am.
He's a celebrity. You guys are
Oh,
celebrities.
oh
man.
yeah. We're celebrities, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we're legends in our own mind.
Yeah,
I think that's
there
what
you go.
it is.
There you
You're
go.
talking to a couple of old codgers.
That's right.
That's
Hey,
right.
We dressed appropriate tonight.
Yeah, I do. I like that.
We're going to get Jason Field y'all one, too.
Yeah,
It says
he needs
other
one.
codger.
Yeah,
Other codger.
yeah. He's been doing it a long time.
He told us
Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
27 at Ironton.
Ironton.
Yeah.
That's
He's a good
unreal.
dude.
Yes, he is. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable too.
Does
of
a
the
good
game.
job.
Yep, he is.
Absolutely.
All right. You know what? We haven't thanked Doug tonight yet.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the best cameraman in the tri-state area.
Hey, and guess what? He wasn't supposed to even be here tonight.
Hey, we're lucky we haven't lost him to WSAZ.
I know. He's shaking his head no. Hey, and you know what? Something else? I didn't even mention our sponsors tonight. Daggone it! I'm
Okay.
gonna get fired.
Yeah, you
They're
better
going to
get with
deduct that all them zeros from my paycheck.
How come they didn't put them up on the board like they did football?
They did. They were running tonight.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, but you and I are watching the game, not the screen. I better get them right. First
true.
one is Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
You know anybody who works there?
No. Oh, Doug. Okay. Other sponsor, Coach, for your game tonight was Codgers and Crew.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Yeah. And our Dragon's Eye Club, we had, I think, 4 kids here. Well, I got to remember who they were because we got to give them.
Macy, there's one.
Macy Graham.
And,
Wyatt Krause.
And
Andrew Cobb.
Tall kid. Is that Brian?
That's Wyatt.
Yeah.
Andrew Cobb, and I can't daggone it. Jerry, who's the other one?
I think that's all that actually worked on the broadcast tonight.
Okay.
We had some setup with.
See Jerry on the roof? I mean, not a.
Hey,
there's a voice
Jerry
coming
is
out.
all
See,
knowing.
where's Jerry?
Jerry is all knowing.
See at
Okay.
home?
He's behind you.
Kind of scared me.
They got it set up like you wouldn't believe here.
Oh, my
Walk
God.
around there and look.
Can I do it from home?
No, you cannot. No. Fairland Athletic Department and then Tanner Soward's Farmers Insurance Agency. So
Awesome.
Anyway, hey, we're glad we got to do your game, brother. And we got another one coming up. We're going to do, I know your Chesapeake game.
Yes.
And what is the other one? There's another one, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. We're doing 3 boys games and 3 girls games.
I can't remember what the other one is now.
Is it? Do you have Warren again?
The girls are playing Warren.
Yeah, the girls do.
Yeah, that's what that says.
I don't remember.
I've got it there on my phone.
I do too. My phone's up there. I'm not going to fool with it. But anyway, we'll be back 2 more times and hopefully in the postseason.
Yeah.
If we're allowed, if the boss allows us and we
Yeah.
can arrange it.
Nice.
We're going to come and do the postseason for you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We love that.
That'd be awesome.
Especially when you make it to the combo.
Right.
That game was South Point.
That was.
Yeah. There's that voice again.
I know it.
Every time
It was South Point.
South
yeah.
Point.
Oh, that's right, South Point.
Oh,
that
okay.
should be a good game.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Should be a great game.
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
Did you get them down there already?
Yes, we played them.
right.
Yeah, they beat them by 7 down there in overtime.
Yeah, I heard. I saw that. It was an over, but I didn't know what the score was.
Actually, we should have beat them in regulation. We didn't play good that 4th quarter.
Missed some foul shots down the stretch, right?
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, we did down the last, 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yep, it was just kind of, we couldn't throw a stone in the ocean, basically what it was.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
give them, I mean, they
I
give them
always
credit. They came back and played hard.
They play hard. They're good. I mean,
I tried to always
they've been in every game.
make my kids shoot 5 after we did a hard drill, like zigzag or whatever.
Yeah.
Say, go shoot 5.
You're mean.
They're tired. You
Right.
got to make them when you're tired.
Right. End of the game.
That's right.
All right.
I agree.
Well, it's still a good win, Coach.
Yeah,
no
thank
matter
you.
how you look at it.
That's a great win.
Yeah.
So let's work on getting Portsmouth, and then we got Chesapeake after that, correct?
Yep.
Down there on the 9th. Is that right?
Correct.
We,
The 6th and then the 9th.
Yep.
And we got them January the 5th here. I think we got the boys either the 4th and the girls the 5th, or vice versa.
Yeah, we got both Chesapeake
Yeah,
games
both Chesapeake.
right in a row.
One right after
And you
another.
might have pep band for your game on that night.
Oh, wow. That'd be cool.
Shu told me he's going to try to get 3 or 4 games, so we're
nice.
hoping we're hoping to do that. We hope to have him back there when we had the girls with Portsmouth, but that was on a weekend, and
Yeah.
That was something. Wasn't it?
it's hard. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen so many people in this gym.
All right. Well, I guess we better get off here unless
All right.
Coach Speed, you probably got something interesting to do tonight, don't you?
I mean, I'm probably going to go home.
Did Bridget got you something cooked to eat?
Lasagna.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, by the way, I've gained about 10 pounds over the break.
Oh, my
Have you
gosh.
caught up with me?
I would say 15 easily. 15 easily.
That's what I love from Thanksgiving through
Yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
Now listen,
and New Year's.
I ate all Christmas, and then I went out of town with a couple of buddies of mine.
Yeah. How'd that
All
go?
we did was eat.
This is funny.
How'd that
This
go?
is funny.
Oh my gosh! All we did was eat
nonstop.
Well, we went to a buffet breakfast on Sunday morning, about 9 o'clock, and before 12, somebody said, "Well, where we going to eat lunch?" I'm like, "Boys, we just ate." So then we went to an all buffet lunch.
Oh, gosh.
So then we sat around, didn't do anything. We just called. We were going to leave the next day.
Yeah.
Well, one of them said, "Well, we need to get some donuts. We've got to make a Krispy Kreme run."
Yep.
Well, they decided they had to go to River City's Cafe and get a burger too.
Oh, wow.
So that's what we had that day. You know I don't eat like that.
No.
Well, it's showing,
Shoo.
brother. All right.
Pack some Tums, Rolaids.
Man, it was rough. I'm not going to lie. All right, Coach, you going to get us out of here. Let's get off here and let these people.
Yes, the Dragons come away. I don't know the final score, but I know it was a 14-point victory. And well-played game. And I thought it was going to be a white knuckler when it started out, but the Dragons pulled out to a 20-point lead, and then they cut it all the way down to 9, I think, and then we went back up about 15 or 16, and then the foul shots come raining down from both teams, and the Dragons were able to knock them down and take on this victory, and a big OVC win for the Dragons tonight. So with that,
good coaching,
being said,
Thank you.
I want to thank Jerry Bell. I want to thank Doug Morse, Josh Ross, Jeff Gorby, my old Codger friend over there, Dave Carroll. I'm Jack Harris, along with Coach Nathan Speed, bidding you all good night, everybody.
Good night.